So last class, what we have learned? We have learned about the GPT and BIOS firmware. Then we have also learned about the disk partition and LVM configuration. So today we will learn some basic commands, and these commands are the fundamental commands we need to remember always. So first of all, we will know the PWD. PWD means, let me show you an example in Windows. This is the my computer. So here we can see, we can visualize the C drive, D drive and E drive. So this is the work of the PWD command, where now we are in. So we have just logged into the server. Now if we will use the PWD command, you can see this is the home directory of the root user. This is the by default. Whenever we will log into the with any user, it will land to the that user's home directory. You can also check the same thing in Windows. Whenever you log into the Windows server, at that time you can see that you will be directly land to the user's home directory. This is the user and this is the users, and you will be directly land to this thing only, this folder only. So likewise, in Linux, you will land to the user's home directory. So slash root is a root user's home directory. Let's say I will change my directory to another path. Let's say it's etc. Then you can take using the pwd command. It will say, show you the slash etc. This is the present working directory. Then rm command. Rm command means rm command is used to delete a file. Whenever we want to delete a file in Linux, we have to use the command rm. So command will be rm option file name. And if you want to know the detail about the options, we can use the man command, through which we will get the detail of the options. Man rm, you can see it will show the help of the rm command. Minus f means force, I means prompt before every removal, and other options. So to remove a file, we have to use the command rm. Rm means remove, then file 1 and file 2. cd command to change directory. That means if I am in Vishnu user, Vishnu folder, I want to go to the this PC, then here I have just clicked on the Windows server. But in case of Linux, we have to use the command cd. So now I am in slash etc. If I want to navigate to the slash root root user's home directory, then I have to use the command cd slash root. So here, to see the contents of the this directory, you can use the ls command or ll command. Both you can use. Here you can see these are the contents present in the slash root's home directory. That means that is the slash root directory. So if I want to remove a file, I have to use the command rm abc.txt. It will ask me my confirmation. Here I will give the y, yes. Then you can see that file deleted. So you can also directly use the command rm minus f, that means forcefully. You can see without my confirmation that file is deleted, because I have used the option minus f here. That means this is forcefully. So normally rm will not delete directories. That means in case of directory, I want to remove a directory, means you can see this is a file. Sorry, this is abc.txt is a file, and abc, this is a directory. Here d is here, d is present here. So this is a directory. So using the rm command, we cannot delete a directory. We can only delete the files. rmdir only delete the empty directory. That means using the rm command, we cannot delete a directory, but in case of rmdir, we can only delete the empty directory. So if I want to delete a directory with contents, then I have to use the command ra minus rf. This is the command. Using the command, I can delete a folder with contents. Let me create a directory mkdir, that means mk make directory abc. You can see abc is a directory created here using the mkdir command. Now if I want to remove that directory rm abc, you can see it's a directory. So rmdir abc, that is deleted. So rmdir is the command through which we can delete the empty directory. So again, let's create that directory again and cd to abc. That means we will change directory to abc. Here create a file. You can see now I am in /root/abc, and here I have created a file. Then go to one off. And try to delete that file with using the rm command. Rmdir abc. You can see directory is not empty. So rmdir command only deletes the empty directories. To delete a directory with some contents, you have to use the command rm minus rf or rm minus f abc. You can see here I have to use the command r, option r. So then say that directory deleted. So R means recursively. Recursively means it will first delete the contents, then it will delete the parent directory. So I have to use the option R here. That means that is recursively. Okay. File with a space or odd character. That means some in Linux there should be no space between the name of the file or a directory. But in case of there is a space, at that time what we have to do, we have to put a single quotes, or we can use the backward slash, and that command will be likewise. Here it is a file having space between the letters in that name. So here I have used the single quote, and here another example I have used the backward slash. You can see here one text file is there and another directory is there. If I want to change to the ab directory, you can see backward slash is added there. So using the backward slash, we can ignore the space. And in case of a file, another way is also cat single quote a space bef dot txt. You can see this is a file. So using single quote also, we can ignore the space between the letters of the file name. Is it clear to all? Okay. So now mv command. mv command means move. Move means here in Linux, move command works for two purpose. One is to copy, cut and paste. Another is rename a file name. I have created a directory here. Now I want to rename this directory. I want to rename the efg. So using the mv command, I can do that. efg to eee. You can see the directory renamed to the from efg to EE. So using the mv command, we can rename a file or a directory's name. And another way is to I can cut that directory and I can move the directory to the other location. Now I am in slash duke /home/duke, and I want to move this directory using the mv command /root. You can see that directory moved to the /root. You can see now it is in /root directory. So using mv command, we can rename a file or a directory, and also we can cut and paste that directory to the other location. mkdir command is to create directories. Okay, it display a message. If you want to display a message, that means after creation of the directory, you can see mkdir no message is coming. If you want to confirmation message after creation, you can see using the -v option, create a directory cdf. Using the -v option, it will give the successful message in the display. -p option enable the command to create parent directory as necessary. That means using mkdir, I want to create a directory between. I want to create a directory C, and that will be in B, and this will be the structure. That means in B A directory, I want to create a directory B, and in B directory I want to create another directory, that is C. Using the my mkdir command, I cannot create. You can see here it is giving the error, cannot create directory ABC, no such file or directory. But in case of -p, if I use the -p option, you can see that directory created. You can see A directory is created here, and if you check the contents of the A directory, B is there, and if you check the contents of the B, you can see C directory is created. That means ABC directory is created in a hierarchy using the -p option. It is clear? Chinma Sukan? It is clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So then using -m option, you can set the permission of a new directory. So regarding this permission, I will tell you later in later classes. So please remember this one. Using -a option, we can set the permission. You can see here, these are the permissions, default permissions created whenever we are creating a directory. So if you want to assign our custom permission at that time, using the m option, using -m option, we can set the permission of a new directory whenever directory is creating. Then RMDIR, I have already told you, using the RMDIR, we can delete only the empty directories. Using -p option, we can delete the child directory and the parent directory as well. You can see a directory deleted, but difference is there. I have to give the exact path A, B, C. I have given the exact path, so that using the RMDIR command, I can able to delete the all folders, all directories. But it is really in real-time environment, it is not possible to remember the paths or the directory hierarchy. So for this to complete these tasks, we have to use the command rm-rf, so that we have not to give the complete path. It will directly delete the parent directory as well as the uh, directories in that source directory. Using torch command, we can create a file. Okay. I have created a text file using the torch command, but different. But here you can see it's creating a blank file. Using cat command also, we can see the contents of a file, and we can also create a new file. So, if you want to see the contents of a file, here you can use you can see this is a sample file. Using the cat command, it will display the contents of a file. So, using the cat command also, we can create a file with some contents. Then it will wait input for the user, type desired text and press Ctrl D to exit. So, after giving your input, you have to use the Ctrl D to terminate that prompt. So, now you will check the contents. You can see this is a cat command example. So, using cat command also, we can create a file and we can add contents to that file. Then search. If we want to search a file in the Linux, we can use the locate command, locate file name. You can see in slash root abctext.txt is there. So if I want to locate, you can see I have just used the locate command for the fs tab configuration file. You can see all the files having fs tab displaying here slash etc fs tab and all the contents are showing here. So using the locate command, we can check another command is also find command, and the command will be find then slash, that means this is the source where we need to check, then minus name and name will be fs tab. It will try to search the fs tab file in slash root, okay, using the minus name option. So you can see here it is displaying in etc fs tab configuration file is present. Using the find command, we can search a file. Then ping command, we also know that ping command is a tool through which we can check the source computer if it is reachable or not, and sorry, destination computer reachable or not. Using the host name, we can check the name of the host. Host name. This is the host name here. And if we want to change the host name, we can here you can see local host and local domain. Here if we change the name, then it's required a reboot. After reboot the server, the name of the computer will be changed and the path will be /etc host name. And hostnamectl command to check the current host names and related information. You can see using hostnamectl, it is giving the detail of the server. And this is a VMware, and using the VMware hypervisor and a VM, this is a virtual machine. This is the host name and all other information, that means operating system and architecture, the kernel name, and this all information are showing in the hostname command, using the hostname command. User del means using the user del we can delete a user. Sorry, user add. Using the user add command, we can add a user. And then user add -d, we can add a user with custom home user. You can see these are the home directory for the users, and whenever we will create a user, you can see Sagar home directory is created. Sagar's home directory is created. But if you want to change the user's home directory according to our requirement, we have to use the command -d option. So user add -d, I want to create the Saroj user's home directory in /home/Vishnu. Then using the -d option, we can create that ll Vishnu. You can see Saroj home directory is created in the Vishnu directory. So using -d directory, we can change the user's home directory. To create a user without home directory, we have to use the -m option. That means whenever we create a user without a home directory, at that time we have to use the command user add with the option -M and add a user who have nothing to do with a login cell. That means we will create a user and that user not required to log into the server. We have to use the option -F and sbin no login new user. So this is the command through which you can create a user and that user will be not allowed to the login to the server. Only system user. That means he can that user can do any system activities, but that user cannot log into the server. Then PSSWD, using the PSSWD command, we can change the user's password. Here I have given you two examples how you can create a user. Here it is only user is created, but password is not configured for that user. So if you want to create the password, PSSWD SAROJ, it will prompt us to give a new password. Password for the Saroj user configured. Now if I want to change the password of the Saroj user again, same command I have to use. That user's password changed again. So using the PSSWD command, we can configure password and we can also change the existing password. Then user del, using the user del command, we can delete a user. can see Saroj user deleted. But its home directory is still now present. User is deleted, but home directory is present, not deleted. If we want to delete the home directory as well, we have to use the command -r. -r. You can see user deleted as well as the home directory also deleted. Then date. Using the date command, we can check the date of the server. You can see it is showing the current date. And if we want to change the date, we have to use the command date --set, and in the double quote we have to give the date, this type of date format. So the current date will be changed according to our requirement. Then if config, using the if config command, we can check the network interface informations and net tools. That is the package required to for the if config command. You can see this is the network information. That means ENS33. Here you can see 192.168.33.37.130. This is the IP configured in the ENS33. So these are the network ports present in the Linux server. Then NMTY. NMTY is the GUI tool through which we can manage the network ports. Same thing you can see edit connection. You can see ENS133. Here you can see it's automatic IP configuration. That means IP is provided from the DHCP. So using the NM2I, it's a graphical tool through which you can manage the network configuration. And for the NM2I, network manager -TUI. This is the package required for the NM2I command. Okay. So we have completed today's session. If you have any doubt, please ask me.